Well, there's four more games in the NCAA tournament on Friday, March 28th. And I got winners in the late two games between Michigan, Auburn, and also Purdue and Houston. So stay tuned for that. I'll give you my picks and the analysis on why I like each of those contests. But before I get to that, quick reminder, folks, Major League Baseball fully underway right now. And to start the season, we're giving you a nice special offer where you can get 7 days of Major League Baseball from any one of us. 7 day all access pass in Major League Baseball, just $49, folks. That's just $79 per day. So take advantage of that offer. Also, folks, keep in mind my NCAA tournament now 8-4-1 run since last Friday, and going to continue the winning path tonight as I have two more winners in the NCAA tournament at my personal link at WagerTalk, wt.buzz/RB. You can get the rest of the college basketball season, which includes the entirety of the NCAA tournament, the NIT semifinals and finals, right now for just $135, folks. So take advantage of that offer. My NBA continues to roll. Last night, another winner on the Chicago Bulls +3, winning outright over the Los Angeles Lakers. My NBA now on runs of 57 and 37, which is 61%, 125 and 88, 59%. And I'm plus 7692 by our grading system in the NBA since February 23rd of last year. And folks, that's good for number one in that category in the NBA at WagerTalk. Now, I know a lot of you out there have complained, not only with myself, but other handicappers at WagerTalk, that we all seem to be number one. Well, a lot of us are number one in specific categories, and it's our job to bring it to your attention. All of our picks are documented right there at WagerTalk. You could check them out right at the page, wagertalk.com. And I just think it's worth mentioning that I've earned the most money in the NBA over the last 13 months, and that includes 212 picks, and I hit 59% of those picks. So, folks, when it lasts that long and it's that good, it's worth mentioning to you because you want to know who's hot right now. And longevity speaks volumes to me when it comes to records in specific sports. So, again, take advantage of my NBA All Access passes, $79 for 7 days, $179 for 30 days, $325 for the rest of the season. Don't forget, the NBA is not even done with the regular season yet. The playoffs extend through the NBA Finals, which usually the first or second week of June. So a lot of basketball yet to be played in the NBA. And look, if you like free pick videos such as these, I would highly suggest you hit that like button for me because it would make me happy. I'm trying to make you happy. We went 1-2 with our free picks yesterday. And now 25 and 16 with my last 41 college basketball picks right here on Wager Talk TV. It's pretty good. I think around 61%, if I'm not mistaken. And just hit that like button, folks. Small token of the appreciation for the time, work, and effort I put in. Also, if you have not subscribed to Wager Talk TV, hit that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Why should you do so? It's absolutely free, and you'll be privy to some of the best sports betting experts in all the world right here at Wager Talk TV. All right, so I'm going to look at the first half line in the Michigan and Auburn game. This game tips off at 9:39 p.m. Eastern Time. Auburn first half line is -4.5. Auburn has had some slow starts of late, and that's indicative of their against the spread record in the first half of in 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 games against the first half point spread. So not very good in terms of getting off to great starts for the Auburn Tigers. And I expect more of the same for Auburn in the first half of this matchup tonight. Because, again, it takes time to adjust to a team like Michigan if you haven't seen them regularly, which they haven't. because Michigan, I mean, interior size, they start 2 7-footers, and their defensive prowess of late has been tenacious. I mean, over the last 5 games, Michigan has allowed opponents to shoot just a combined 35% from the field and 25% from beyond the 3-point line. And those were all high stakes games that they put up those defensive numbers, uh, meaning Michigan. You had 3 games in the Big Ten tournament in which they won the Big Ten tournament championship, and then their first 2 games of the NCAA tournament. Michigan's off a 91-79 win versus Texas A&M in round 2 of the NCAA tournament to advance to this Sweet 16 matchup. Michigan this year 11-1 against the spread in the first half after scoring 85 points or more in the previous game, and they outscored those opponents by 9.8 points per game in first half action, and that includes 7-0 against the spread in the first half. If it's on a neutral floor or a true road game. So some good things there when it comes to Michigan in terms of coming off a high-scoring game and how they respond against the point spread, the first half point spread in their following game. Michigan also 8-2 against the spread in first half action in all neutral site games this year. I am going to take Michigan plus 4.5 as a first half bet over Auburn. Again, folks, that's Michigan plus 4.5 over Auburn as a first half bet. Let's get to our next game, Purdue and Houston. The total in this game is 132, and that's going to be my area of focus. In terms of offensive tempo, these are 2 of the slowest offensive tempo teams in the country, as Houston ranks number 360 in that regard, and Purdue number 299. Folks, there's only 364 teams that are playing Division I basketball right now, so as you could see, both of these teams play at a slow and methodical pace. Now, Houston, on top of playing at a slow pace, also is the number 1 team in the country when it comes to defensive efficiency, and they're number 11 in offensive rebounds. Why do I bring up the offensive rebound category? Well, they're obviously one of the better offensive rebounding teams in the country based on their number 11 ranking in that category. And when you play at such a slow pace like Houston does, and you're that adept at offensive rebounding, your offensive possessions, sometimes could extend as much as a minute in clock time. So that's why I bring that up. This is a Houston team that's allowed 68 points or fewer in 29 of their last 31 games in regulation time. Houston also 16-5 to the under in games with totals of 130 to 139.5, and that includes 6-0 in their last 6 when the total was 130 to 139.5, and those 6 games averaged just 128.5 points per game, and the average total in those 6 contests 132.8, which is right around what we're looking at right now is the total as at 132. Purdue went under in their first 2 NCAA tournament games. Both games, exactly 138 combined points were scored, and now they face the best defensive team in the country. Not arguably, they are facing the best defensive team in the country. And again, with both teams playing at such a slow pace, I like this game to go under the total. So I'm going to go Purdue and Houston under the total of 132. Again, folks, I like Michigan plus 4.5 as a first half bet over Auburn tonight. And I also like the Purdue Boilermakers and Houston Cougars to go under the total of 132. Both games for Friday, March 28th. I will be back tomorrow with more NCAA tournament action. And take care and God bless, folks.